no, in that way it's
Right.
kind of
So your
quite
song,
simple food. What we
let's see
used to have.
here.
Yeah, a lot of fish
Illumination.
actually.
What is this song about?
But not.
Illumination. Wait a second, I need to
Check the words.
I can't remember.
He write quite much songs. I come home and then we do again new stuff. But I think he like a lot of this. He doesn't like so much that we have gigs and we go to perform somewhere. I think he mostly like to compose, but we can't do it by notes. I just try to record them.
So, what kind of genre do you think your music fits under?
Mitä se kysyi, Tomi?
What?
Sorry, can you repeat? What kind of?
Yeah, what kind of genre? Because in your bio it says you're a folk rock band.
Yeah, we have really. It's hard to tell because the first vinyl we published, it was sähkö and it's avant-garde. But we were thinking, okay, this folk rock, but we have some songs really rock or alternative rock. But folk rock we do quite much. I think we have some, yeah, a little bit difficult to put in form.
Alright.
Because we want to do quite different. It's because he composes and then he goes to different direction and then we do something else. And you know, because we are no ones, we can do freely music what we want. And we are not so young anymore, so I think we are not in pop markets.
So what has been the biggest gig or event that you guys have played at before COVID hit?
Was it Tampere?
In a way, yeah, Tampere or maybe this Falklandia folk ship.
Yeah, it was a cruise. Well, that was a big one.
Yeah. We haven't done so big gigs together. Tommy has been in different bands and done in those main places here in Finland. And me too with other band, but I was a dance girl there. And yeah. So we haven't done so big gigs yet.
Keyword yet. What do you think set you apart from all the other bands in Finland?
I think the rhythm, because you know we both are quite accurate in a way with the rhythm, and also the harmonies, and also that we want to play all ourselves. So it's like we are very ambitious, but not in that way that we would, how I could tell it, but you know, and also this downbeat and everything like that. I think those bands do a lot of stuff here. Mikä sanotaan ykkösbiitillä? Tai sillä, että se on semmoista...
I bet you get the Finnish language very nicely. She's trying to say that it's not like... We don't do click track.
But a lot of bands do hear that.
A lot of bands everywhere do click tracks nowadays, and I don't believe in them. Yeah, but that's just one thing. It's like
let's go ahead and take a song break and listen to Illumination.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's about boxing, actually, in a way. About bantamweight boxing.
Oh, that's really cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's go ahead and take a listen to this. Okay, now I'm going to continue to try to get a hold of my co-host over here. Where are you, Devin?
And again. Mitä nyt tapahtuu?
En mä tiedä.
Mihin tässä soitetaan nyt?
I think she's trying to contact the co-host.
Okei.
I think.
Yeah, today's his birthday. Today is his birthday. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Maybe he's celebrating.
Or he could still be on the phone dealing with his mom.
Yeah, it's good
His
to
mom's
phone
his
mom.
mom's in a nursing home.
And
Okay.
mom.
Yeah.
The world's...
Yeah, she's in a nursing home and she's got Alzheimer's
Okay.
and dementia real bad. So,
Well, then it's good to
and
phone
she's having
mom.
to deal with doctors and her insulin and all this other stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on his birthday, no less. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good to phone mom then. And always.
Yeah.
The world's most important person, mom. Yes. Yeah, she's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we do a lot of walking here in Helsinki. This is main city in Finland, where we are living,
Yeah, the capital.
a capital. But there is this is 6 kilometers from the center of Helsinki, this place. And yeah, we walk there a lot of, and
Yeah, we actually live in forest here.
yeah, it's forest here in backyard. It's called it's Central Park in a way. It goes to the center of Helsinki.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I would love living in the forest. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
yeah. Love to be there a lot of. We have found a lot of swamps as well. We have been eating them, really
Mm-hmm.
there nearby. But it's already quite cold here. It's almost below zero. Some nights has
wow.
been. It's because it's summer was quite hot here, but now it's really already autumn. How there is? Do you have still summer, like 20 degrees?
Well, it's in the mornings. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the mornings it's kind of cool. Yet, right now it is 22 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Okay, it's summer like for us. Sound summer. Nice.
Yeah. And we are getting ready to go back here, so no luck on getting a hold of my co-host. Well, I hope he's ready for the one tonight at 7 o'clock, my time.
Okay. Have you done
Yeah.
this radio things now long time? Really, all your life?
I've been doing the radio station for 5 years now.
Okay, yeah. And this Fallen Angel radio station.
Yep. So, yep, next month will be 5 years. Wow.
Wow, yeah, good.
And the fallen angel, it isn't Richard Manuel by any chance.
just picked the name 502 Fallen Angel Radio Station because I thought it was a really cool name.
Okay.
So, are you guys currently working on anything new?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
all
are.
the time.
Yeah, all the time. Do you want to hear something? Shall we sing something?
That'd be great. That'd
Ota
be
nyt
great,
kitara.
yes.
Mitä mä?
Otetaan nyt joku helppo. Ota nyt joku helppo.
Mä tarviin sanat joka tapauksessa.
No Rameldo. Muistatko sen? Method to Madness. Muusille Sims ei sitä. We just wonder. Oh, Anida. Se voisi olla hyvä. Just one moment, Angela, dear. Dear Angela.
Oh, no.
Se Hourglass olisi niin hieno. Niin. No ei. Tuo mulle ne vihkot, niin mä etin. Tuo kaikki vaan.
Kaikki. En näistä löydä mitään. Löytäisit se Pied Piperin sieltä.
Sorry, notes. Words.
Sorry,
And
I've
not that.
done something like 170 songs in
In a year.
so it's a bit of a mess in here.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Pidät sä tota vähän? Pidät sä kitaraa joka ylös. Okay. This is Hourglass. Hourglass.
Hourglass. My dear friends, time to make amends. Whether to beg or steal or borrow. My dear friends, when it's going to end, we might not be here tomorrow. I told a lie, you told one too. I told a lie. Time keeps slipping away. Now my hourglass needs turning around and round. Time, it keeps slipping away. Now my hourglass needs turning around and round. Down on the floor, it's getting too narrow. There's so much more than what you used to know. Hitting the soul like an arrow. After the light, I thought it was true. After the light, time keeps slipping away, and my hourglass needs turning around, around. Time keeps slipping away, my hourglass needs turning around, around. Laid on the table for all to see, 'cause now you're able to take the blows. I'm very unstable, but still I do believe I mustn't be late, boy, or I will miss the show. After the light, you told one to. After the light, time it keeps slipping away, and my hourglass needs turning around, around. Time it keeps slipping away, and my hourglass needs turning around and round.
That was really cool.
Thank you,
you.
Angela.
Oh, that was awesome. So, how many albums do you guys have out, and where can people go and find them?
Yeah, we have then they're in Bandcamp, but I have ready there. This Lucky City is almost ready, and then we have Mom Wow ready, but I can publish them all the same time. We have to wait a little bit. Mom Wow is really improvisation. It's like a little bit more. Is it jazz? No.
Maybe a bit.
Yeah, there is 2 long songs only there. And then we have also Valley of the Kings. It's we haven't published, but it's ready. They are all length of vinyls, because we then planned that we could find someone who could publish them, and if we don't find, then we just publish them ourselves. And then we start to do next. So we just do them ready to the Bandcamp is easy because it's free, and then you can put there and publish. And of course we want to find someone to publish our music, but it's not so easy to get through nowadays.
That is very true. So, where can listeners go and find you guys on social media?
Yeah, we have we are all in places. We are Matilda Mother Band. So in Facebook we are Matilda Mother Band, and in Instagram we are Band Matilda, and in Instagram too we are Matilda Mother Band. So it's easy to find us. And in YouTube we have our own channel where we do our own videos. So it's Matilda Mother Band Bim Pom called. So we have stuff in Spotify and there, but we don't put so much songs there because we put them more to Bandcamp and then we just do some experimental videos as well. And there is this service Film Freeway, and we try to put music to some competitions and through that service, and yeah, like that. Yeah, Angela, we are not so self-promotive. But you know, in Finland it's not yeah, there is Mike Monroe, he's really doing self-promotion from Hanoi Rocks, but otherwise, you know, it's a little bit weird to this culture that we should talk about ourselves all the time. You know, it's kind of not so polite, and we are not good in that way. So
in other words,
yeah.
You may ask questions.
Yeah.
Still there?
Nyt tuntuu, että se... Angela?
Oh, that's...
Hi, sorry about that. I had a meeting with my mom's stuff and
Mom.
it lasted forever and they
nyt tää on se
kept
co-host.
talking about things that need to be taken care of and
Okay.
Okay.
How is your mom? Is Angela there?
can you hear me?
Hello, here is Ninel and Tommy from Matilda Mother Band. Who is there? Is there someone? Poistui. Interesting. Ehkä mä paussaan tämän välillä, niin ei vedetä.
Trying to call me earlier. I was actually in a meeting for my mom
Okay.
with her medical stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I would like to know, like, what is it like, you know, being a musician in a different country? I've never been outside of the United States.
Sorry, can you repeat? Siis ymmärsitkö sä? Sorry, what were you...
I was just asking.
Yeah? Do you...
I
Yeah?
was just asking.
Yeah.
What is the music like in your country? Like, do you guys have a certain type of a sound that you're going for?
You mean like in Finland, the music basically here?
Do you want to know what is the music basically here in Finland?
Yes. Like, what the music scene is in Finland? Yeah. Like, is it like diverse? Like, is there all different types of music, or do you guys like do live shows, or do you guys just do like studio performing?
Yeah, we are doing gigs, and then together. I'm in drums and he do the rest. So we do live gigs, but we do live streams through Facebook and so on. Sometimes do live gigs here in some bars, not so much in bars. We have in library gig soon. In 2 weeks, so we do that kind of things. So we do. Our band is called Matilda Mother Band, and it's name of Pink Floyd song, and that's why we choose that name. And because there was no other band like Matilda Mother Band in the world, we checked it from the internet. Yes, but you know, yes, we do own music. Tommy here beside me, I don't know if you see the picture, but he is the composer and he composes our music. So we do rock, folk rock, some experimental avant-garde music. We have that in Bandcamp. Our first vinyl, it's called Sähkö. It's Finnish language and it means electric. And electricity, it means electricity. And it's avant-garde, really. experimental. So there is some feedback, guitar experimental. It's all lo-fi. I'm the mixer master girl, so they are quite lo-fi. I can tell that for sure. But we our style is, because Tommy do much music. He has always composed, and he has done always. He has written in English language, because we mostly. So we do quite much in English, but also in Finnish some songs. But it's in Finland we or study English in schools, some other languages too, because Finnish is so rare language. So that's why we have very accurate educational system. But you know, Tommy is self-learned, so we don't use notes. I just try when he write the songs, he write the accords and so we try to record them then. So because then otherwise he doesn't remember them. Yeah.
Because I do everything basically by ear actually.
Yeah.
And I can't even read music books and things like that because of my vision. I'm actually legally blind. And so I taught myself how to play instruments and vocal training and everything else.
Yeah.
Just by hearing everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I totally understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
And I believe that she has played me some of your music, and what I was hearing honestly from you guys was something I'd never heard before in my entire life, and I was very impressed with especially like the instruments and the vocals. And yeah, you guys have something that no other American artist has, and you guys are very like unique in your own category. And you know, I think you guys would do very well here in the States because it would be something completely different that nobody else has heard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's very nice to hear.
Yes, and now I've always been real interested in European countries. I have ancestors from Germany and Denmark, and like Great Britain and Scotland and Ireland.
Yeah.
So I've always been real interested in what it's like to live in those countries and like what the difference is with like the music scene.
Yeah.
And because I know that like you guys have a completely different culture than us, like as far as like holidays, for example, and celebrations like birthdays and stuff would probably be completely different in you guys' country than like here in the States. And yeah, I'm just really interested in European culture and music, and I love and really enjoy talking to people from other countries to kind of pick their brain a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And how young were you guys when you first picked up an instrument?
I think I was something like 7 or 8, something like that.
I'm kind of. I have done very different stuff. I have been the sixth girl from the left, so I have been. I'm dance teacher actually, but I'm not doing that nowadays. I have been tap dancing as I was younger. I just bought these drums now 6 months ago, and I used to sing classical singing 20 years ago, like 10 years. I have very good teacher, but I never couldn't get the note. And now I understand when I met Tommy, because he tuned his guitars and to the middle between, not to this piano level, this normal level. and now it's easier to sing with him. Sometimes I get the notes.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's
I think that that happens. I mean, I think that's the whole thing about working with somebody else is that you have to figure out, by working with that person, what your strengths are, and focusing on what you're really good at, and it sounds like you guys are doing a fantastic job so far. So
really, we are getting red.
Blushed like.
Thank you. Yeah, but
I can remember being probably 4 years old.
yeah,
And annoying my mom by putting pots and pans in the living room and banging on them very loudly, and that was my first exposure to music, was just banging on pots and pans. And then eventually my mom got the hint that I wanted to play drums and other instruments, so she started branching off into that. And I sang in front of a crowd when I was 6.5 years old the first time, and that was, and probably 150 people I think were in the audience. And I know that, like, with music, do you have like any favorite artists that you grew up listening to?
Yeah, plenty of them.
we have a lot of vinyls. You don't see the picture, no. You only hear our voice. We have a lot of vinyls here, something like 20,000, and Tommy is buying them all the time more. So
Yeah.
he has a lot of musics what he likes, and me too.
Yeah, but you mean like the first music that?
Right, yeah, like when you were younger, was there a certain song that influenced you to
Yeah,
get into music?
there was this one particular song, which is originally by Bo Diddley. But I heard this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's I heard this British band Pretty Things on their first album. They did a version, and it's "Mama Keep Your Big Mouth Shut." I think I was something like 6 years old or something, and it was just
Blowing.
it was mind blowing.
Yeah. Well, and that's how I felt the first time that I heard like Jethro Tull.
Oh, Jethro Tull, great.
Ja nyt päästiin itse asiaan.
The Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, brilliant
And,
stuff.
bands like that. Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
Pink Floyd was a big influence for me. I love like Dark Side of the Moon.
yeah, me too.
That entire album is just amazing.
Yeah.
Now, out of the songs that are on your album, what song would you say took the most effort to write and to record?
Which album are we talking about?
Like your latest album.
Well, I don't know if we can name in that way. Sometimes it's just going that way that some songs he has written them in the day, and then I'm coming home, and then I haven't heard all did that song, and we just improvised that. And sometimes we get 2 or 3 takes, and sometimes they are the best. And then some songs I remember one song, it was Under the Sun. It doesn't have many chords and it's not difficult song, but somehow we just tried to record again and again it, and I don't know why it was so hard, but then when we listened it afterwards, we have different takes. Some was acoustic and some was electric, with electric guitar and drums and with microphones, but they was then okay, but it was some kind of sometimes it's hard to listen and hear what is good when you do, and then we maybe sometimes do in that method that we record and then we leave it and then we listen it again, and then you can listen, hear more, and it's hard to produce yourself in a way, but then you can do anything and there is no limits. Yeah. Hey, one song. Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
I was wondering, did it take you a long time to come up with the name for the band, or was that something that you both just kind of agreed on?
The name of the band, well, it's always.
Yeah, we thought quite much, and we have a lot of.
Well, there was different
possibilities.
Yeah.
But then we were thinking that we just take this name, because then I searched through Mr. Google and Mr. Facebook that there is no other band in this name, and I was told that this name is good, that we just take it, because we were planning that maybe we take more people in this band. So that's why we wanted that it's something that we can take more people also, and we choose. And this story of Syd Barrett is so important to Tommy, because he feel so much that that he was the first composer there, and his influence was so strong to Pink Floyd, this Syd Barrett's, and because this song is nice, Matilda Mother, it's nice story. It's really nice story. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mother, tell me more.
Because I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan, and when you were talking about that earlier, I was like, man, that was really unique, because like you said, nobody else is going to have that name.
Yeah, I was also surprised when I make the Google search that okay, here is no other band, so let's take that name. Yeah. Yeah, it was like that.
Now,
Yeah, it was like a homage to Sid.
And a lot of.
Now, would you ever consider like coming to America and performing? Is that something you've ever discussed together?
No, we never discussed that together. Why not? But how? By airplane.
Yeah, I think we would need to go by plane.
Yeah.
Not by the.
I always like asking artists that question, because like I like unique music, and like I would totally go to that show, and I would be in the front row.
Really? Whoa!
Just,
Yeah.
Listen to you guys.
Whoa.
And
well, of course we would consider if America would consider us.
Right. Yeah. Well.
And by what you are saying, I think America would consider us worth hearing.
We're a very open-minded country now.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be completely, honest, and I'll joke a little bit about this. When the previous administration was around, I had issues. Like, mostly because I felt like, American rights and free speech were kind of off to the side. And now, like, we're kind of getting back to what America was, which is free speech and open mind minds and freedom.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that, to other countries, you may have been laughing at us because of some of the decisions that were happening here, and I don't blame you from other countries, looking at America and saying, wow, like, we can't believe that this, went on. But America is much different now. Like, I'll be honest with you, we're open-minded, we're trying to work together to fix the problems in this country, and I think that we're on the right path.
Yeah.
And I think that it's going to take a few years,
Yeah.
but, that's the America that I would want you guys to visit, is a free speech, freedom type of country, to where we come here to perform music and have fun and enjoy yourself.
Okay.
And that's what I would want you guys to experience.
Okay.
Yeah, well, America is the basics of the music that we do.
Yeah.
It's like, well, of course there's like British stuff, but well, it's a melting pot anyway, America.
Yes. And I have relatives that I've never even met that live in Europe and Scotland, Ireland, and Finland and other places. And I would absolutely love an opportunity to go visit those people, because I've never even met any of those people.
Yeah. Come to Finland. We try to.
Yeah.
If you come to Finland, we try to organize some place to stay.
Yeah, and I've always been interested in Sweden and Finland and Norway and places like that, because for one thing, I would fit in right away because I look like a Viking anyways. I've got the orange beard and the typical red hair, and well, it's not actually red now. Actually, it's purple and blue. But I've just always been curious, what it would be like to visit countries like that. And obviously I wouldn't really be familiar with the language, but by me just talking to you guys right now, I'm learning so much about what it's like living in a different country. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to interview you and talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, we live next to Russian. We really live. If you come to Finland, we are really in border. Tommy also write a song, Ruski Diesel, and it's this Ruski Diesel. It's like it's old fabric in St. Petersburg. It was diesel fabric. Yeah. We have in one record that Ruski Diesel. I think it was in Fluttering Reflection, which is in Bandcamp. But we really live near the Russian as well. So it's from St. Petersburg, from Helsinki, it's like 3 hours by train. So we try to cope with that. Yeah. Nice to hear.
What is the biggest success that you've had as a band so far? Like, have you guys opened up at any music festivals or any TV gigs or anything?
We are really Mr. and Mrs. Nobodies here in Finland, because I don't know, it's a little bit different stuff what they are doing here, and I don't know why it's really hard to get through. So Tommy has had a lot of bands, and he has performed in those big places, in Tavastia Club in Helsinki, but I have been in one big festival. I was young as a mikä se on DC, mikä se on se juontaja? Mikä perkele se on? MC, yes. Because I have done different things. Yes, but we haven't get through, so we just do those live stream with Mr. Facebook through our Matilda Motherband channel, and so not we haven't get so much through.
Gigs. But small ones.
Small ones. Yeah. Small is beautiful. So
I've heard really good things from other people too. That the area that you guys live in is very clean and, you know, it's not like how America is sometimes, because we have cities here that aren't, you know, very, you know, organized with like pollution and litter, and you guys probably don't even have that problem. You guys probably have a very clean, you know, area to, you know, get around in. And I would imagine that you guys' transportation is probably far advanced than where we are.
Well, it's quite possible, but there are so few of us here, so it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, in a big American city, there's more people than in Finland.
Yeah, we have 6 million people in Finland, so we are not a very big country, but yeah, and we have forest. We are living 6 kilometers from center of Helsinki, 6 kilometers, and there is really this forest. We can walk in forest to the center of city. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the capital of Finland.
So it's a little bit different, yeah, in that way.
And what are your guys' favorite foods to make and eat?
Sorry, what did you ask?
I was wondering, like, the food, is it much different than it would be in other countries? Like, do you guys eat, like, a lot of rice and fish and vegetables and things?
Oh, in Finland.
It's very simple, but nowadays people eat pizza and that kind of stuff. But
I think it's meat and potatoes, or fish and potatoes.
Yeah, no. In that way, it's kind of quite simple food. What we used to have, yeah, a lot of fish actually, but not so much cooked. I mean, and it's not so, because we don't have so much naturally vegetables here in winter time. So it's more carrots, raw carrots. Mikä se lanttu?
I haven't got a clue.
So it's kind of, and we eat quite simple way too. But there is a lot of, you know, that, you know, those young people, those smoothie things and that kind of stuff. But we eat quite old-fashioned way.
It's like rye bread.
Dark bread and not so much rice naturally here, because
there is no
more potatoes
rice
and
naturally in here.
But fish and meat and simple foods.
And see, like that was the total opposite of what I thought originally, because I was thinking like you guys would have more like German food and like Hungarian, and so that's totally the opposite, you know, of what I thought. That's interesting.
Well, it's like they are in the middle of Europe, so it's much warmer there.
And they have more.
They grow different kind of vegetables in there that don't even grow in Finland.
Yeah, but you know, because there is forest in backyard starting, and this September has been quite much. There is a lot of mushrooms, and we have eat almost everyday mushroom what we collect there from backyard. Different, we make them salty, and then we just make the sauce and different things. So we have really now found good mushroom this years. I don't know what they are English, those kantarelli ja tatit ja mitä ne nyt on. But anyway, you know, yeah.
We have mushroom hunts. We have like festivals where people go out and get like the truffles, and they make like mushroom soup and all this other, you know, mushroom related dishes. And like I'm kind of picky about mushrooms. Like I'll eat mushrooms if they're cooked.
Yeah.
But if they're raw, I'm gonna stay away from it, because it's something about the texture of it when you bite into it. And I'm kind of the same way with like tomatoes too. Like I'll eat like cooked tomatoes, but I won't eat like a raw tomato.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and
But you have a lot
I
of
have,
vegetables there. Do you have a lot of vegetables? Because I think you have more warmth than we have here in
Yeah.
Indiana. You are also in Indiana. As Angela, are you in same city as Angela?
I am about an hour away from her, actually.
Okay. But there is quite warm, isn't there?
Where I live is by the University of Notre Dame. And it's a big college town. This is definitely an area for people who are musicians and artists and people who want to create. And we do have like art festivals and music festivals here. And I've recently actually started getting myself out there and talking to other musicians and artists around here. Because I actually have not even put out a song of my own since 2012. And I've went through a long process to try to get back into music, and I started writing recently. And it's going to be kind of a long transition for me. But for you guys, do you have like a certain time where you guys set aside to do you write music together, or do you kind of do it individually?
Now we do together. We have now known 4 years in this life, and we live now together. So we do it like 24 hours now. At this moment, we do a lot of improvisation, but then also Tommy.
Yeah, I do actually the music writing.
He's now quite productive because somehow they just come from her head, and he sometimes in the night, also in nighttime sometimes they are coming, but it's the kind of way of living now in this moment. But yeah, because I used to do theater. Yeah. But I'm not so much.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I'm now the percussionist. I bought the drums, and I play now the drums in our songs. And Tommy do the rest.
Sometimes if that's how it has to work, then that's how it has to work.
Yeah.
Have you traveled, like you said that you travel on trains a lot, have you met any other musicians while you were on a train and had any talks with them about maybe, doing a show together?
Siis mitä se tarkoitti?
Onko jotkut muut muusikot tiedottanut yhteistä?
Yeah, no, not at this moment, because it has been this corona thing.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of, because, yeah, not this moment. But he has played so much with other people and a lot of in bands.
Yeah, and Finland is actually like, was it last week? I think we're only just opening after the corona.
Yeah, the gig places and everything. So we have had this almost 2 years that everything has been closed, and even in bars you couldn't be playing music or singing or anything or dancing. So it's like, last week it's opened here in Finland.
And how did the pandemic affect you guys, like in your personal lives? Like, was that hard to not be able to see people on a regular basis? music and keeping each other company?
Yeah, very much so, and but neither of us got sick, and that's a good thing.
Oh God, no, yeah. No. We have. I don't know if we. Maybe both of us are a little bit. We are not so social. Maybe I'm more social, but Tommy is so happy that he can be at home, and then he just play with records and listen records and walk a little bit. And I'm working 2-3 days in week, so we walk a lot, and then we don't rehearse so much. He doesn't want to rehearse almost at all, so we just play when we play, and then we play differently next time. And it's because his method is that kind of, but then it somehow develops you. So there is kind of, we haven't been so unhappy because of this corona. Personally, not, I don't mean overage, but personally, because we don't need so much. We are happy when we are playing and rehearsing, and he make good food.
Well, that's the best part. I mean, if you're going to work hard, you have to eat well.
Yeah. Then we walk quite much long, sometimes 10 kilometers per day. We have also bicycles, but because it was nice summer this summer, it was good weather, and then you couldn't go so much to places. And then, of course, you can watch so much concerts and what is happening through Facebook or through social media. You can also see what is going on. And so personally, it wasn't. How about you? Was this hard time for you? You couldn't meet so much your friends.
Well, I would say for me, it was incredibly frustrating and complicated because, like, I'm used to always being around my friends or family members, and when that kind of just had to kind of go away, you have to, figure out other things to keep yourself, busy and occupied.
Yeah.
And one thing that happened out of that was, I started becoming friends with Angela basically through Facebook.
Yeah.
And then she had me co-host an interview with her. And then after that, we just kind of decided that, I'm going to let them have this opportunity. So then she befriended me, and she let me co-host morning shows with her and interview bands. And I'm basically living the dream that I wanted from when I was 5 years old on up, basically, which is work at a radio station, interview bands, talk to people all over the world.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
And I don't even have a college degree in production.
Yeah.
I'm literally just going into this.
Yeah. Okay.
With the mindset and the outlook of loving music and wanting to interview people and learn from other cultures. And that's kind of where I'm at with this job right now. Is I'm honestly living my dream. And
okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an honor to interview, a band like you guys from a country I've never been to, and I'm really interested in going there someday.
Yeah, you could come someday. You're welcome to Finland. Yes. You can ask also me. Tommy is not in Facebook, but my name is Ninel Grönholm. So I'm in Facebook. You can ask to be my friend, so we can get contact through Facebook as well.
Yeah.
And also Matilda Matoband, but yeah, but you find me there. So I'm now Angela's friend as well.
Yep. And Angela is an amazing woman and
Yeah.
a very strong and motivated woman, and I think that she's helped me, especially with my career, with getting myself out there. And I mean, she's played my music on the station. I mean, and she didn't have to do that. She basically asked, you know, can you send me a song? And I said sure, and I sent it to her. And she actually played some of my music today after we got done with an interview earlier. And we did like a little birthday, you know, celebration there. And this is a good birthday for me. I mean, I get to interview bands. I get to, you know, meet new people. And like I said, you know, just I love talking to other musicians and hearing from them what it's like to, you know, make it and or try to make it basically. And so, like I have said to other musicians, I have more respect for anybody who can write a song, record it, and make it available on social media or on the internet for anybody to listen to, because it takes a lot of effort and a lot of passion to do that. And yeah, that's what I would say to both of you, is that I already have a lot of respect for both of you, and keep up the good work.
Hey,
Because I dig it. I like what you guys do.
hey,
Okay.
really much thank you. It's lovely that you say that you are living your dream, because I actually felt the same way, that I'm now living my dream, because I have met Tommy and he writes fantastic music, and it's nice to do music and art and crazy art. Can we sing you something, because you have birthday? Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Is time running out, or can we sing you something?
Oh, no, you guys can say whatever you want. Yep, go ahead.
Like sing your song.
So we sing you song. It's called Hail Mailman, and it's in future coming vinyl. It's called Lucky City.
Hey mailman, won't you bring me a letter? The sooner the better. Don't bring me no bills, 'cause bills don't give me no thrills. Talk about good times, talk about bad times, talk about sorrow, talk about tomorrow. Dreadlock Rasta, orange post office bike, brings on the news, and current rolling stone. On home, bring it on home. Talk about good times, talk about bad times, talk about sorrow, talk about tomorrow. Silence easy when in quarantine, walking the floor, in and out the door. Don't own city skyline. Talk about good times, talk about bad times, talk about sorrow, talk about tomorrow. Not really a block, only a small hindrance. too late for rain dance. So out of balance. Down for today, down for tomorrorow. Talk about good times, talk about bad times, talk about sorrow, talk about tomorrow. And so.
That was absolutely amazing and bravo. I love that.
Thank you.
Yes, thumbs up, 10. I love it. Like that, the guitaring was on cue. Like the vocals were great. It was really catchy. Like you can kind of sit there and groove to it. And like that reminds me of, again, like, you know, Jethro Tull and Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me of.
Yeah, the big British bands. Well, I really dig them. So they have been an influence.
That is one of the best songs that I've heard in a really long time. Like that is amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I look forward to listening to your guys' other music. And like I said, I'm an open-minded guy. I listen to everything.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to also comment on the one thing that I really like is some bands, when they are doing acoustic music, like the guitaring is, louder than like the microphones are, and you can't really tell the difference whether it's vocals or the guitar. And like with you guys, it's the perfect match. Like it's not one side or the other side. It's right down the middle. It sounds good.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, I think you guys would have a lot of success here.
Okay, we should
find someone.
I would need to get a passport. Mine got like I had one, but it went old like 2 weeks ago, so I need a new one.
Oh.
But that's not a big problem.
Yeah.
Who never ever knows? Maybe someday we just fly there
And
I'm sure he's gonna buy vinyls there because he's buying vinyls all the time.
well,
have to go record stores.
That's not the. So it's like you have good music festivals there, like some small ones.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing I was curious about was, have you guys done any work with like other instruments, like violins and trumpets or saxophone or any of that stuff?
We actually do play anything we
find cheaply, but or we have got. But we have done some violin. We can't play violin actually, but we have tried. So Tommy has done some extra tracks by guitar, playing the string with guitar, and it's kind of a little bit cello sound because we don't have cello here.
Yeah.
But trumpets, he had band called Gypsy Eyes Finland. It was soul band, his previous band, and he did those.
Horn arrangements.
Horn arrangements to that. But we don't play those flutes or anything like that. Some pipes sometimes, if we want some sound. Yeah, but he loves, and I think loves those trumpets and saxophones. We listen a lot of Coltrane, and also we listen this Ornette Coleman. He's so bonkers of Ornette Coleman. And that we listen to. Yeah.
And the other thing I was wondering, because you had said that you used to do like classical singing and things like that.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, because actually I like opera,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, have you experimented with singing any opera music, or can you sing that high?
Yeah, I can sing high, but I'm lyrical soprano, so it's not strong soprano, lyrical soprano, because my sound is so lyric. Yeah, I can sing high notes. I haven't been using them in this so much, but yes, I can sing. Yeah, but more like Mozart. I'm light soprano. I'm not so dramatic soprano. Yeah, I was telling that the first song I liked as I was child was this Mozart's this song I heard as a child, and I was singing that as a child, but I was like something like 4 years old, and so that was my first song. And then when I was at school and everyone was listening at school pop songs, but my big brother, he loved blues and old blues, so he was saying that we can't listen that shit pop songs, we have to listen blues, and then he played me all the day along this all kind of, no sanon nyt niitä nimiä, siis toi Bacca White, everything, that old blues I was listening as I was a child.
Wow, that's really, really fascinating.
Yeah, there is people in Finland, they really, like my brother, there is a lot of people that they have bought, blues and all American music, British music, good music. Not so much people, but some people.
Yeah.
They started to buy vinyls from USA, and maybe from Sweden you have got easy more stuff. Yes.
Well, and I found out earlier from another artist, another group, that Sweden is primarily like the like heavier metal, and like it's a completely different music scene from some of the other European countries.
Yeah.
And for me, like the type of stuff that you guys do, like that's the type of stuff that I would just want to put on in the background while I'm cooking dinner or reading a book or something.
Yeah.
Like I like that.
Yeah.
You guys have like really relaxing, music, and that's the stuff that I really like to listen to late at night, like when I'm trying to just relax and sit down for dinner or something. Like I would put that in the background.
Okay.
And but I'm just really impressed with your voice and I mean everything that you guys have done. I mean, even what you guys just played a little bit ago, like that to me blew me away.
Straight. Yeah, we don't know anyone, so I don't know where we end up to. We don't know anyone, so we don't know how to take contacts, and we don't any seller, so we just do what we do.
Right.
But whoever knows where we get to.
Well, what you guys are doing, like I said, I like it a lot, and I say keep it up.
Okay.
What you guys are doing is working, and if it works, why break it? So.
Yeah.
And have you ever thought about doing like a cover of like a favorite song that you guys like?
No, he can play all covers, but he remember them, but not his own songs. But
yeah, those I have to read.
But I have done rare material like this classical singing Spanish songs, some Finnish songs, leads. But my music teacher, she was dramatic soprano. She had good taste, and he bought lovely stuffs. It was more rare material. So I have done that more, but I haven't learned. I just don't like mainstream song. And not very much pop in that way. If it's good song, I like, but I like more weird material. But Tommy can do all cover songs, but we are not doing because he is saying that no, we do own songs because then it's better that way. Yeah. But he can do them.
Sometimes here, I was gonna say sometimes here in the States, some bands will actually do a cover song to get noticed.
I know, yeah.
They'll put out their own stuff.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, I have heard that too. Yeah.
Wait.
I have heard that too. Sorry, continue. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I would imagine that you would probably be able to blow opera out of the water with the voice that you have. I would imagine that, and just by your demonstration earlier, by you just singing those few little chords, like I can already tell that if you were in a recording booth and if there was glass in front of you, like you could probably shatter that with your voice.
And that's a compliment.
Yes, I meant it in a very positive compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm blown away with anybody who has a voice like that. Like that's somebody who I want to meet and shake their hand and just tell them right off the bat, like, you're awesome. Because my voice can't even get that high, so. And I appreciate this opportunity to interview you guys and chat. I had brought this up to Angie a while ago about having a Fallen Angel music festival.
Yeah.
Where we could, invite a few bands to perform.
Mm.
And that's something that I'm probably going to pursue that with her, talking to her a little bit more about bringing bands here to perform for a weekend or a few days. And honestly, you guys would be somebody who I would absolutely be reaching out to, and I would say, hey, you guys are unique, and I love talking to you. I would love to have you here.
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
Then I should go and get a passport.
Yeah. Okay, Tommy gets the passport, and we will come.
Yep, and I'm going to talk to her a little bit more about the
we are
details of how all that would work.
Yeah. We have to get some kind of support there, but
I already told her that I don't have a college degree in this or by any means. I'm just winging it, honestly, going with the flow. But I would have absolutely no problem with helping her, get that music festival started and going so that people could come here and perform and have a good time.
Nice idea.
And I'm glad that I had this opportunity to talk to both of you and learn. That's the most thing with me is every time I talk to musicians, I learn from them.
Yeah.
Whether it's culture-wise, because I can tell that both of you are very genuine, confident in your music talent, and you're just going with it, and I love that. Because that's the same attitude that I would have. Because not everybody's going to like everything that you do, but as long as both of you like it,
True. It was very nice talking with you too. You are so nice as well. And okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
And like I said, I would love to add you guys both as friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to start listening to a lot more of your music. And I just appreciate you guys taking your time out, to talk to me a little bit. And I think that we had a good chat.
Really,
we
yeah.
did.
I look forward to keeping in contact with you guys. And when we're friends on Facebook, go ahead and send me some more songs. And,
Okay.
I would love to hear a lot more of your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
This where I send through Facebook, or because I can publish something. We do a lot of videos, our rehearsals, and I publish there in YouTube also. But yeah. Okay. But yes.
And now with the Facebook performances, are those public or are those like private performances? Like
No.
you just do that for fun?
No. Yeah, it was possible that we could have been doing that through sessions, this service, but I haven't started that yet. So we do just free performances through Facebook. They are always public. We do sometimes live streams, and then there is also videos what we just film outside. We don't have any. We just put the camera on, and so. But the music is nice there. So we do a lot of that kind of stuff in this Matilda Mother Band, Pim Pom. This is YouTube channel, and then this Matilda Mother Band, this Facebook page also there, and there in Instagram is some short videos also. But there is a lot of videos what we all the time people can listen also.
And the Bandcamp.
And the Bandcamp is. Yeah, Bandcamp we have where we sell the music, but in Facebook you can listen in Matilda Mother Band's pages. There is a lot of videos. Thank you.
Well, and like I said, I'm absolutely gonna be watching you guys on that live stream the next time you guys do one, because, like I said, just by the music that you did earlier, I mean, that was amazing on its own. So I can only imagine they're like, after you guys had rehearsed and things, that it would blow my ears off. I probably would just sit there amazed. And like I said, I appreciate you calling and letting me interview you guys, and I've had a good time.
We too.
And,
Yeah.
you guys are welcome again anytime to call in and be interviewed, or even if you guys just want to call in and chat or something sometime, give us heads up and we'll work that in.
Okay. Nice. Oh.
Yeah, that's nice to hear.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll probably end the interview.
Yeah.
That way you guys can do what you guys got to do. And I'll get ready for the next interview, which is at 7:00 tonight.
Okay. And it's now
And
we have evening here. It's 10 o'clock evening now here.
oh, really?
Yeah, 10 p.m. We are going to go sleep soon.
So you guys are like 8 hours ahead of us. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
true. This is round. World is round, and we are on the other side.
Yeah.
Mother Earth.
But you guys enjoy the rest your evening and your night. And thumbs up. I love what you guys do. And I'm going to add you guys on Facebook and check out the live stream.
Okay.
And listen to some more of your guys' music.
Okay.
I'll jump off here, get prepared for the other interview, and continue celebrating my birthday.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, nice birthday.
Have a nice birthday.
Have nice birthday.
And a good interview, the next one too.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 God, se kesti kauan. Mikä tää nyt on?
Amusement park built on the street. All kinds of mechanical equipment. Machine gun shootout. Candy cane, internal roof. Barbecue and pizza stands. Freshly preserved sugar cane juice. And the party goes on. And the party goes on. Party goes on. On stage, taking us back to the glory days of grandiose. The singer flies us to the moon. Proceeds to give a speech to Italian Prime Minister. Making him feel at home. With a potpourri of Italian stews. Topping things off with Ave Maria. Fun and entertainment. There's a carnival in Little Italy.
Mm-hmm.